Inside, the crypt is quiet, except for the sputter of eldritch blue fires, burning from torches on either side of every door, except one, oddly enough. 3 doors and 1 sarcophagus. Surely the sarcophagus holds the prize. It all seems too easy. Inside is an ancient symbol of Tyr, with the dust of ages on its surface. Balanced scale set upon the head of an upright warhammer. Alright. Looks like probably all 3 doors just broke apart. Oh man. Alright, Ghoul Lord. Shadow. Ghoul Lord and Shadow. Alright, 3 Ghoul Lords. Normally, I think she'd just run. But of course, she's hoping to recover any treasure. I'm not sure if there's any in those rooms. Alright. Whoops. I think, well, she's definitely got to back up. Holy cow. I don't know if we're ready for this. Alright. Missile Storm. Wow, look at those shadows. Your death. Alright, just another one. I'm not sure who's actually worse, the Ghoul Lords or the Shadows. Probably the Ghoul Lords. Alright. Flame arrow. Problem is they're immune to poison from the spider. Alright, just regular magic missile. Oh, okay. At least Linu's doing her job. Surprised she's not able to turn the shadows. Yeah, to be honest, I thought we were going to have a lot tougher time than that. Shadows. Creatures of living darkness, hating life and light with equal fervor. Their touch bestows the painful chill of non-existence, which is why the Lady of Murder was actually concerned for her holy defender, unsure if she was touched. But Linu claims to be fine. If a shadow succeeds in sapping a victim's strength entirely, they become shadows themselves. Otherwise, a lousy trinket. She wasn't even aware Halueth Never was a Tyran. Surprising, considering he was a sun elf. Maybe it wasn't his at all. And of course, the cleric in curls doesn't seem to question it. It's exactly the kind of thing she was told they'd be recovering. But where is the millennia-old treasure? The sacks of coin? The bundles of scrolls? A still dejected Inquisitor General and her still rather cheery holy defender leave the aqueducts, never to return, Lily hopes. With a meticulous carving that would be a very valuable artifact to the Temple of Tyr, and having possibly belonged to Lord Halueth Never himself. Lily just hopes Gilles will pay well for this one as well. Back in the relatively clean air of the Silver Sails Trading Company, The ladies breathe a sigh of relief, despite the fairly rank odor of the previous vermin inhabitants still lingering about the place. Lilly has another pair of red leather boots, and is ensured a quieter setting in which to try them on. She reminds the Hazel healer how important it is not to interrupt her, eliciting a nod. Linu helps her mistress into the new pair. As every time before, she doesn't feel anything, and so kneels, and focuses her mind solely on the boots. Lilly sees a burly man, a warrior with 2 swords and a horn at his belt, with 15 men, all with hawks, painted on their shields. They're raiding a keep, a dark and evil place, with demons and fiends. Him and 2 others are escaping with their lives. They're in a fortified town on the bank of a river. There's a gatehouse and stairs leading down into a common room. It's an inn underground. He's alone. He owns the inn. He's making a green wine. There's a tunnel that leads to an alley. He's buying bottles of liquid and bringing them down another tunnel through a smuggler's door that opens into a cavern dock on the river, selling them to men on a boat. And then another tunnel leading to a courtyard. Couples are kissing. He's sitting on a bench, drawing a hawk on the ground. Not her old worn-out boots. She'd be lying if she said she wasn't curious what kind of wine he was making, though. Lilly asks Linu what Everska is like, and listens with fascination as the dusty diviner goes on about the valley, the high hills, the towering cliffs, and the glistening city. Everska, Elvish for fortress home, is the name of both the valley and the walled city within, and is the greatest known concentration of moon-elven fairfolk remaining in Faerun. It's a beautiful, cultured place, but where few are welcome. It was founded over 10,000 years ago in secret by numerous clans as an elven safe haven in the woods. It was actually kept secret until about a millennia ago. The only way into the city on foot is through a narrow, well-guarded cleft east of the halfway inn, but don't expect to get into Everska unless you have legitimate business or are an elf. The city is protected by a Mythal, an enormous layered magical construction created by ancient elven high magic, similar to the Mythal that surrounds Drannor. It's also protected by the landscape, as the city is built on a lofty mesa nestled in a valley, surrounded by high hills. The Three Sisters are towering marble cliffs 1,000 feet tall, upon whose plateau the city itself sits, shrouded in a perpetual mist hiding the city from sight. Inside the city are buildings of granite and marble, merged with living plants. The air smells of moss, leaves, and flowers. Streets paved with marble extend up the vertical sides of great towers, with residents occasionally flying or levitating from place to place. Amid all this splendor are temples to the elven Seldarine, the Everska College of Magic and Arms, and palatial noble estates.
Greetings again. Nature welcomes you. I hope the day has held you in better health than those poor creatures in the Blacklake Zoo.
Alright, I guess Lilly reluctantly trading with Nyatar. Lilly trades one pair of boots for another, but this time a pair of black leather boots of hardiness, the ones commissioned by Aawill, the Archdruid of the Neverwinter Woods Druid Grove. It's the last pair of boots she's aware of in the city. Lilly asks about the Everska College of Magic and Arms. Well, more about the magic, really. But Linu admits she really doesn't know much about it, as it's a training academy for wizards and fighters, except that it's very exclusive. Even half-humans are barred unless they have sufficiently exalted parentage on the elven side, though she's heard they'll occasionally teach Harpers as well. Linu gives another friendly wave to Cendran, and this time he even waves back, though Lilly insists they have to get going. Coincidentally, as they've been recovering artifacts from tombs, one of the more prestigious training to be had in Everska is that of a tomb guardian. Over the thousands of years, countless leaders, heroes, and scholars of the fortress home have been buried in tombs with priceless treasures too tempting for looters. Tomb guardians vow to track grave robbers to the ends of the realms until slain. And of course, this seems awfully familiar. Here are most likely 4 mysterious assailants, where she's been ambushed, I think, twice before. Oh boy. Alright, magic missile. Yeah, they're saying to kill the enemy. I think the only concern is that Bones might not make it. Alright. Man. Oh, that was good. Critical hit from Linu. In one of the mysterious assailant's hands is gripped a crumpled note. Alright, so here is yet another anonymous letter with that stylized reptilian eye, indicating, the people of the eye. Not sure if we've read this one, just in case we haven't. Read this letter well. Commit its words to heart, for I am your master, and there are those who would seek to thwart us, the people of the eye. Lady Abbot has promoted some adventurers into the militia and sent them out to seek the creatures of the cure, but of course, at this point they've all been recovered. Yeah, they must not be successful again. Stalk them from every shadow, pursue them at every turn. I think we have seen this letter. Yeah, do not fail me in this. Remember, I hold the power to grant you life in this place of death. Your lives are mine to deny. Long live the people of the Eye. The note appears to be the same note she found previously, though she wonders if the Abbot has as good a memory. If he's willing to pay twice for the same evidence, well, all the better. Lilly is about to discover whether the last tomb is indeed Halueth Never's, and perhaps more importantly, whether Wally Friars had time to work the books out.